Hello people, in this video we'll see the main functionalities of Excel. We'll see different functions to make the calculations faster. We'll start with basics, then we'll see in detail of all the functions. This is the basic syntax or format of any function. Any function you should start with equal sign. After equal sign, we should enter name of the function. After name, open round braces. If you don't start with equal sign, Excel will treat that as regular text. Enter the inputs required for function. These inputs are called arguments. Then close the round braces. We'll see this with basic examples. Here we have numbers in two cells. I want to perform addition, subtraction, multiplication and division for this. I need the results in another cell. Next, I have number of units and unit cost. I want to arrive the total unit cost. Here I have value of goods. I want to calculate tax at 5% for each and arrive the total tax. Next, I have monthly sales for 1 year. I want to calculate the average revenue for the year. We'll see all this in Excel. Let's go to Excel. Here we have two numbers. I want to add these two numbers and the result to be displayed here in this cell. First, go to the cell where you want the result. Then press equal sign. Once you start with equal sign, Excel will treat that as function. Now you can start typing your function name. Here I want to do summation. For this we'll use sum function. Type sum. Here you can see the list of functions are appearing. This is called IntelliSense. Excel will display the available functions based on the letters you are typing. Here I am using sum function. Enter sum. Start round braces. Inside this bracket we should select range or values which you want to add. So select these cells. Here you can see the cell references are getting selected. My values are in B2 and C2. First select the B2 cell. Enter comma. Then select the C2 cell. Like this you can select multiple cells. Once the selection is done, close the round braces. Now press enter. Here you can see the summation result. Here I have selected one by one cell. If we have multiple cells, it will be difficult to select each cell. In that situation, we can use range instead of selecting one by one. We'll see how to do this. Equal sign, sum, start round brace. Go to the first cell where the data is starting. Now press and hold the shift key, then start pressing right arrow. See, the selection is spreading. Do this till the end where the last cell is located. Close the round brace. Press enter. See, the summation has been done for these values. In these braces, you can see the range we have selected. So the range will be shown like this. First cell and last cell separated with colon symbol. You can add values by using plus symbol. In this, you no need to enter the function name. Type equal sign. Now select the cell. Enter the plus symbol. Now select another cell. Then press enter. See, the two values got added. We can use this for subtraction, multiplication and division. For subtracting, select the first value. Enter minus symbol. Select the second value. Then press enter. See, the first value got subtracted from second value. You can do the multiplication using star symbol like this. You can do division by using the forward slash. We have seen how to insert a function to a particular cell. Most of the times you will have to apply same function for a series of cells. We'll see this with example. Here I have unit cost and number of units in multiple rows. I want the total cost for each row. Insert function in first cell. Drag down this to below cell. In previous videos, we have seen how to move the cursor to this cell corner. Once the cursor is changed, hold the mouse left button and start moving the mouse until last row. See, the function has been dragged. You can do this faster using keyboard. First, go to the last row of our table. For this, select any cell in first row. Then press and hold the control key, then press down arrow. We are in last row. Now come to the cell till where you want to drag the function. Press and hold the control and shift key. Now press up arrow key. See, all the cells have been selected. Use the shortcut Ctrl+D. See, the function has been dragged. We will see this with another example. Here we have revenue of goods. I want to calculate 5% in this column. First, enter the function. Now go to last cell. Select the cells from last cell. Then drag the function using Ctrl+D. See, 5% of tax has been calculated. Now I need the total of these columns. We'll use sum functions. Sum and select the range. See, the column total has been calculated. You can do this using shortcut Alt plus equal symbol. This is called auto sum. Go to the cell, then press and hold the Alt key. Now press equal sign. See, total of this column has come. Please note that you can use this shortcut only if you have data beside the cell. If there is no data besides, then you can't apply. Suppose if I try to apply auto sum here, it won't happen because there is no number beside this cell. Remember, the cell range we are using for any mathematical calculations should have only numbers. If any text in our selected range, then the calculations will not happen. We have applied summation for this column. All these are numbers. If I enter any text in any cell, the summation will skip this. If you try to apply auto sum, the selection will happen till this cell. See, the range got stopped from here. So, for auto sum, we should not have text in our range. Here I have yearly sales revenue for 1 year. I want to calculate the yearly average for this data. How can you do that? We have a function called average. Go to the last cell. Here enter the function name average. Start round braces. Select the range. Close the round braces. Then press enter. See, here the average of this column data has been calculated. We have a column where the data has number and text. I want to calculate the cells having number. For this, we have function called count. Type count, start round braces, select the range, close the round braces. See, we have 5 cells with numbers. We have list of total cost. I want to see what is the maximum cost. For this we have function called max. Type max, then select the range. See, this is the highest value of our selection. In the same way, you can use the min function to get lowest value. Type min, then select the range. This is the lowest value in our selection. Like this, we have different functions. All these have been segregated as financial, logical, text, date and time, lookup and reference, math and trigonometry, etc. Each of these categories have multiple functions. We'll see all of this one by one with examples. Please remember, any function should start with equal symbol. So far, we have seen basic concepts of functions. We have seen some basic functions: sum, average, count and auto sum. The shortcuts we used are Alt plus equal symbol is for auto sum, Ctrl plus D is to drag a function, Ctrl plus down arrow is to go to last cell in a column, Ctrl plus up arrow is to go to first cell in a column, Control plus Shift plus up arrow is to select the cell's upper side till first row. Control plus Shift plus down arrow is to select the cell's downside till last row. That's all about this video. We'll see further concepts in our next videos. Any suggestions, please comment below.